Hey Guru Nation, welcome back to the clinicaltrialsguru.com. We're here at the first ever LinkedIn annual event, Master Series. I don't even know what it's called, but LinkedIn, you can see the logo, clinical researcher's favorite. I've got on Natalia. She's a LinkedIn celebrity, right?
Unicorn.
Look at that. She's a LinkedIn unicorn. Okay, she's an expert branding. She's actually a doctor. She's going to teach you how to brand yourselves, why you should care about LinkedIn. And then we got my friend Raul, who does medical sales. He just started using LinkedIn video. So I think this is perfect. Like, I've been doing this since 2010. LinkedIn video only came out recently, but I've been telling Raul to do it. I could learn some tips. Raul can, and we both can learn from the expert.
Sure.
So, welcome Natalia. First, just give everyone like a 2-minute synopsis of who you are, what you do, and then we'll get into some questions.
Sounds very good. So for those of you who have never heard of me before, I'm a keynote speaker and a personal branding strategist. And I first worked in different areas of my life. I needed to find myself. I went on a sabbatical to figure out what I'm really passionate about. And I realized that I love to help people expressing themselves and being their true, unique, authentic self. But not in a life coachy way, but more in a social media way. And so there you go. Personal branding found me at a certain stage, and I realized that I'm good with helping people portraying a certain image and then getting them to the next level, whatever their targets are. If it is finding a job, or if it is getting more influencers, or if it is whatever it is, getting your book out there, or being a better public speaker. Because I think every personal brand has a different target. So I first get an idea of what it is, and then we work towards that.
Thank you. So, and we got Raul. Raul, feel free to ask questions. First, let me start with one question, okay? Yeah. My industry, clinical research, pharma, it's very conservative. One of the reasons why I've been successful at it is because I'm the only one doing this video, right? So, how do we I'm encouraging people to do it. Like, I actually want more people. There's so much opportunity. There's no way I can cover all topics, right? How do they get over that fear? Either they're scared of doing it, or they're scared of saying something that's going to jeopardize their career, or they're going to get in trouble over because it's highly regulated. So what do you tell them? What advice do you give them?
The best advice is to write down your first speech. I mean, maybe even write down your first speeches or videos. So if you want to start with a 1-minute video, that's more than enough. So 1 minute is approximately 120 to 140 words, depending on how fast you speak. So sit down, have a great eye-catching or provocative beginning, then have a body part. In that body part, you share 1 to 3 ideas, give social proof, give examples, give the numbers, and then give me a conclusion. So you write it down, you learn it, you read it out loud. If it makes sense to you, fantastic. If not, then change it, and then train it. Do it over and over again until you feel fluent in it, and then record it, and then you will record it and train over and over again, and then eventually, let's say after a week, maybe 1.5 weeks, it will be amazing.
Yeah.
So it's all about practice.
Practice. Raul, how many videos have you done?
Well, actually, I just started utilizing LinkedIn for the videos.
Yeah.
Something that Dan have encouraged me, first time ever. And actually, I wanted to ask you, for instance, back in my days when LinkedIn started, basically I applied because in the medical industry, they told me, Raul, you need to create your profile on LinkedIn because it's business. That's it.
Yeah.
But then I never touched it for like 3.5 years.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So I just got into it because I was pushed to do it just to put a profile, but I never got involved.
Yeah.
Now that I get some advice and all this booming about branding, marketing, targeting people, so I think I would like to ask you, and obviously an honor to meet you and have your advice, is like how like regular users can maximize LinkedIn besides the overall of the booming branding and all this stuff. For instance, myself, I'm targeting medical industry, biomed. I specialize in international sales. But basically, my vision is to expand and be a tool for acquiring medical equipment, because that's my industry. And also get some advice through my experience from international sales. How can we share information and just be a tool to acquire the success for everybody, because everybody's looking for business, sales, branding that we're talking. So I'm not sure if this makes sense, but I would like to hear from you. What is the overall from LinkedIn and regular users like me? how we can
leverage that.
grow.
Yeah,
That's
no,
basically.
absolutely. I think that's a brilliant question. What I do is when I help people creating content strategies, I say we have a foundation for content, and the first category of content that you always need to create is solving the problems of your potential customers or your business partners. So get a piece of paper and flesh out all of the problems the people that you will work with have. So I'm very sure you had telephone conversations, you had emails, you had direct messages. When you were speaking maybe somewhere, when you were in a meeting, people asked you certain questions. So when you have heard that question more than one time, you write it down on a piece of paper, and then in your videos, in your posts, you answer this question. You could say, I was recently asked, or I was recently approached. Did you know that? So that's the first piece of content, always sharing or solving real world problems. I think that's the core piece at the heart of your content strategy. And around it, we have different content categories you can use, like your story, failures, success elements, milestones, testimonials, a conversation with a client if that's not too much into detail. And whenever something is confidential, you can always change the name, the gender, you can change the specific elements so that nobody knows that you're really talking about that person. But I think in the end it's all about adding value. So before you publish something, ask yourself, does it inform? Does it make people smile, laugh? Does it entertain? Does it educate? If it's none of these boxes, then don't post it.
That's very
smart.
interesting. And also brought me to a second question real quick. So saying that, should I separate business and then just like be like a blogger or something? Because my point of view right now is like I'm advertising my company, my products, but I think it's kind of repetitive with everyone. Like special sale. We have this special equipment. Just sell the special sale, whatever you want to award it. But I think it's repetitive at a certain point.
Absolutely.
So listen to all these seminars. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Should I like separate business profile and then have another profile, or can I merge both of them?
Absolutely, yeah. Merge it into one. And when it comes to the direct sales, right, like special offer, book today, whatever, that should be maximum 10% of your overall cost per month. So the other 90% should be giving back, informing, educating your industry, building trust, because people, once they know you, once they click with you, once they see that you're trustworthy, fun, intellectual human being, whatever the adjectives are that you want to brand yourself with. So once you create that connection, once you bond, people will very likely do business with you. But when you daily post, buy this, hire me, special offer, that's boring. And I'm like, who are you? Because I even don't know you, so why should I purchase from you? And I feel more offended and attacked. Well, if you tell me something about your industry, then you tell me about something about a trend, about a seasonal change. Then you take me by the hand and you explain what you do, and then we do that 90% of the time. And then it's 10%. It's like, by the way, if you would like me to help you with that, I'm the expert. And I'll be, that's something totally different. And that's what we all need to do.
See, and just to add, and now I'm going to ask you a question, but just to add to what you said, I'm a regular user. I was a regular user. Natalia was a regular user.
I am a regular user.
You're still a regular user, but you're a regular user. What you mean by that is people don't know you yet, right? As an authority in your space, you're gonna be that way until you decide not to be. Like when you start doing irregular things, like making like flying from Dubai to LA to be at a mastermind, right? With LinkedIn, making videos every day. That's when you start becoming irregular, right? That's what I think. Now, Natalia, I know you got to go, but I'm going to ask you one question.
Sure.
I post a lot. I do video, try to do one a day.
Yep.
I write articles.
Yep.
I tried to hack my profile. I haven't been as good. Like in the past, when LinkedIn was boring, I optimized the hacks. So I would come up first for clinical research.
Yep. Haven't
checked it yet because I've been getting a lot of leads, so I haven't been concerned with that.
Yep.
But so I'm posting a lot.
Yep.
I know I'm not communicating enough to other people. Like I'm only responding to messages or to comments on my own stuff, but I'm not commenting on other people's things.
Yep.
And I know that will help. Number one, I don't have that much time. I have own businesses.
Yep.
Number two, and if I do more of that, I got to create less content.
Yep.
Number two, when I do, I don't want it to feel forced, like fake.
It does make sense. No.
Right?
So what's the question. How do I manage that?
How do I interact with people without coming off as fake or forced, like on other people's comments? Because I'm posting enough,
Yeah.
but I'm not interacting with people enough unless they're commenting on my stuff.
Yes, what we learned from Michaela today is that the LinkedIn algorithm changed in a way that it doesn't only look at how you post and how you then respond to these likes and comments and hearts and however you call that, but it also checks if you're interacting with other people's content. So LinkedIn wants you to be very active. And what I did is, so that's my hack, I created a list of people who either do the same thing as I do, so who are sort of my competitors, or people that I want to, like people that I want in my network that are still not there yet, but I'm going to life hack myself into their social network. So what I do is I have this list of 7 people. So every morning I sit down and I post, I connect with people, I answer messages, and then I make sure that these 7 people, I read their daily post, I like it, and I comment with something that adds value. And what is very interesting is, if you could find an answer which is opposite to what they do, you could create even more conversation.
Controversy.
Exactly.
I see. So, but I have to actually feel that way. I can't just come up with it for the sake of being controversial.
Doesn't make sense, because in the end you're representing your brand and you're presenting your message and everything that comes across with it. So, but I think it makes sense to comment on, again, your competitors' pages, because they know, they do what you do, and so you will know about the topic. Like some people approach me and say, Natalia, oh, can we collaborate? You commented my post, I commented your post, and I said, with all of my respect, you work at oil and gas. I have no clue. So what I'll be commenting on, what I'll be writing, will not be smart. So I ruin my brand, and it looks as if you're paying me to comment on your stuff. So it doesn't make sense. So make sure that people that you choose, they work in industries that also make sense to you, where you have enough knowledge to comment on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Basically, more work. There's no shortcuts here.
No, absolutely not. But then, I mean, if you say that you do not have the time, then maybe you do it like this, that during 3 times per week, you're going to post and create content, and during 2 times per week, you're just engaging, answering your comments, and maybe commenting on other people's
So instead
posts.
of 5 days a week posting, cut that back.
To 3.
And then engage.
Because in the end, or when you comment, when you like, people also see that in their newsfeed. So you get the visibility anyway, and you get plus points from the algorithm. You bond stronger, you develop a community, and you're still there, so people see you.
And then last thing, LinkedIn groups, good or waste of time?
They used to be a waste of time, but apparently now LinkedIn changed it somehow in a way that is interesting once again. But then, to be very honest, I personally think when I post things and you see my content in your newsfeed, I spend the majority of my time in newsfeeds. And this is where I get the maximum visibility and opportunity for people to see my stuff. And I think also in groups, people, I don't know.
I mean,
when you are in a group, then very likely you don't have the courage or the strength or the whatever it is to say that publicly. That's at least my impression of it. And I want to work with people who have the courage to share their opinion, to comment, and to be, to get their brand out there. Because these are people that I want to work with. In the end, of course, I like to inspire and help people, but I'm also, for me, it's a lead generation tool. And when somebody is so shy that he or she cannot or doesn't want to comment in public, then I know that the work that I have to put into that client is maybe double. Maybe I have to send him or her to a coach before that, because maybe the problem is equal. So, with all of my respect, I prefer the newsfeed.
Me too. All right. Anything else, Raul?
I think that was a very helpful tip, but definitely learning everything every day. So, like I said, it's an honor to learn from the best, and definitely I hope to be in different scenario in the next couple of years or so.
You gotta make 10 videos today.
Exactly. How to make video, and
Might be ambitious.
no, your advice is great. I mean, 10% probably approach it to the business side, but also just be likable or be helpful or give advice, or the other
But
way,
it's
learn from
business advice.
and learning from other people too. I think that's the best way to go. Excellent.
And if you can create content together, like once, twice per month, sit down with somebody out of the industry, somebody that you like, and create content together. So you basically get more visibility, and you cut the amount of time and whatever whatever equipment or look at my half. So think about it that way.
That's smart.
So collaborations is also great because again you get introduced to a new audience, so you spread your brand into a new area.
Yeah.
So
We'll
think
do
about
that.
it.
Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, Ro. Where do people find you? LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, definitely. If not, then it's on our webpage, thinknatalia.com, and Instagram. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care.
Bye.